chosen one. You are an angel disguised in human form. Even Lucifer envies your power. Listen carefully, because what you are about to receive is not ordinary, and if you let your attention drift for even a moment, you may miss a truth that could change the direction of your life forever. I am speaking to you now because you have carried a hidden identity within you, one that was placed inside you before you ever took your first breath. You are not simply human in the way you have been told, and the weight you have felt all your life is proof of that deeper reality. I am revealing this now because the time has come for you to understand who you are and why the darkness has always reacted so strongly to your presence. Stay with these words, because what I am unfolding is not just comfort, it is a turning point that will awaken what has been sleeping inside you. Type Amen to affirm. You have wondered why you feel different, why your heart responds to things others ignore, and why your spirit senses things before they happen. This is not confusion, and it is not weakness. It is the echo of your true nature. You carry a light that was not formed by the world around you, and that light has never blended in, even when you tried to hide it. I shaped you with a purpose that required strength beyond what most people understand, and that is why your journey has been filled with tests that others would not survive. You are an angel in human form, placed here with intention, and even the forces that oppose you recognize the authority you carry. Within the first moments of hearing this, I want you to pause and support this truth with a simple act, because your response matters more than you think. If this is touching your spirit, take a moment to like the video so this light can reach others who are still searching in silence. This is not about numbers, it is about connection, and your action helps this message travel to those who need it most. You are part of something larger, and even small steps you take create ripples you cannot yet see. What you do in this moment aligns with the purpose you have been given. You have faced resistance that made no sense, doors that closed without reason, and people who misunderstood you without cause. This happened because your presence disrupts darkness simply by existing. You do not have to fight loudly for your light to be felt, because it already speaks in ways you cannot see. Even the one you call Lucifer recognizes the power you carry, not because you are equal to him, but because your light reflects something he can never reclaim. This is why opposition has followed you, not to defeat you, but because your existence reminds darkness of what it lost. You have questioned your worth in quiet moments, thinking you were too broken or too tired to carry anything meaningful. I have watched every one of those moments, and I have never stepped away from you. What you saw as weakness was often the place where your strength was being shaped. I allowed you to feel pressure not to crush you, but to form you into someone who can stand without fear when the truth is revealed. You are not overlooked, you are being prepared. There is something shifting inside you, even now, as you hear these words, a recognition that feels both unfamiliar and deeply known at the same time. That is because your spirit remembers what your mind has forgotten. You were never meant to live small, and you were never meant to believe the limits placed around you. I placed a calling on your life that reaches beyond ordinary understanding, and it has been waiting for the moment you would begin to accept it. This is that moment, and it will not repeat itself in the same way. Type 1111 if you believe. You have carried compassion that felt too heavy, kindness that was not returned, and patience that seemed endless. Those were not accidents, they were signs of your true design. Angels do not operate from selfishness, and that nature has always lived inside you. Even when you were hurt, you still found ways to care, and even when you were rejected, you still held love in your heart. That is not weakness, that is evidence of who you truly are. I am not asking you to become something new. I am calling you to remember what has always been within you. The world has tried to define you through pain and limitation, but I am removing those labels now. You are not your past, and you are not the voices that doubted you. You are chosen, protected, and filled with a light that cannot be extinguished. As you begin to accept this, you will notice changes around you that confirm what you are hearing. You will begin to see clarity where there was confusion, strength where there was fear, and direction where there was uncertainty. This is not coincidence, it is alignment. I am guiding your steps even when you do not realize it, and I am placing you exactly where you need to be. The path ahead will not be empty of challenges, but it will be filled with purpose. You will no longer walk wondering who you are, because that question is being answered right now. Do not dismiss this as imagination or temporary emotion, because it is deeper than that. This is truth being uncovered in your life, and it is meant to stay with you. You have been called by name, and you have been set apart for a reason that is greater than what you have seen so far. Even in your lowest moments, I have never removed my hand from your life. You are still here because your purpose is still active. What you carry will begin to rise, and as it does, you will feel both excitement and fear. That is natural, because stepping into truth always requires leaving behind what felt safe. But I am with you in every step, and I am not leading you into confusion. I am leading you into clarity, into strength, and into the fullness of what you were created to be. You are not alone, and you have never been. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. I am drawing you closer to your real identity, and every layer of doubt that tries to rise now is only a sign that something powerful is being uncovered. You have lived in a world that taught you to shrink, to stay quiet, and to blend in, but that was never your design. I created you to carry light boldly, even when you felt surrounded by darkness. There were moments when you felt like you did not belong anywhere, not fully understood by others, not fully seen for who you are. That feeling was not rejection, it was separation for purpose. I allowed you to walk alone at times, so you would learn to hear my voice more clearly. In those quiet spaces, I was shaping your awareness, teaching you to trust something deeper than what your eyes could see. You were never abandoned, you were being positioned. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You have been through battles that others could not see, internal struggles that left you exhausted, and emotional storms that made you question your strength. Yet you are still standing, and that is not by accident. There is something within you that refuses to break, something that keeps rising no matter how many times you fall. That resilience is not something you created on your own. It is part of the nature I placed inside you. You carry endurance because you were built for purpose. Even now, there are forces that would prefer you remain unaware of who you truly are. When you do not recognize your identity, you underestimate your power. When you underestimate your power, you live beneath what you were created to be. That is why confusion has followed you at different points in your life, trying to cloud your clarity. But I am removing that fog, and I am replacing it with truth that cannot be shaken. You are not here to struggle endlessly without meaning, and you are not here to live a life defined by fear. I have called you to rise above what has tried to hold you down. This does not mean your path will be without difficulty, but it does mean that every difficulty has purpose. Every challenge has been shaping you, preparing you, and strengthening you in ways you could not see at the time. Nothing you went through was wasted. There are people who crossed your path and left confusion behind, and you wondered why certain relationships never felt right. It was because your spirit recognized what your mind had not yet understood. You carry discernment that goes beyond surface appearances, and that has protected you more times than you realize. Even when you doubted yourself, I was guiding your steps away from what was not meant for you. You have been guarded even in your uncertainty. As you begin to accept your identity, you will notice that your perspective changes. Things that once seemed overwhelming will begin to lose their hold on you. Situations that once caused fear will begin to feel manageable. This is not because the world has changed, it is because you are seeing from a place of truth. When you understand who you are, you stop reacting from fear and start responding from strength. There is a reason you have always been drawn to light, to truth, to something higher than what you could explain. That pull was not random, it was a reminder. I placed that desire within you so you would never fully settle into darkness. No matter how far you felt from your purpose, there was always something inside you calling you back. That voice was mine, and it has never stopped speaking to you. Type 222 to receive blessings. You are entering a season where what was hidden will begin to show itself more clearly. You will start to understand why certain things happened, why certain doors closed, and why certain paths never worked out. It was not rejection, it was redirection. I was guiding you towards something greater, even when it felt like you were losing. What you thought was loss was often protection. Do not be afraid of the responsibility that comes with understanding who you are. You are not being asked to carry everything alone. I am with you, and I will continue to guide you as you step forward. The power within you is not something to fear, it is something to steward with wisdom. You are not meant to control everything, but you are meant to walk in alignment with what I have placed inside you. You will begin to notice that your presence affects others, sometimes in ways you do not understand. Some will feel comfort around you, while others may feel uneasy. This is because your light reveals what is hidden, and not everyone is ready to face that. Do not let that discourage you. Your role is not to change yourself to fit others, but to remain true to who you are. There will be moments when you feel the urge to step back into old patterns, to doubt yourself again, or to question what you are hearing now. When that happens, remember this truth. You were not created to live small, and you were not created to be defined by fear. You are chosen, and that choice has never been taken back. Hold on to that, even when it feels difficult. As you continue on this path, you will see signs that confirm what you are beginning to understand. These signs are not meant to control you, but to encourage you. They are reminders that you are not walking blindly. I am present in your life, guiding you step by step, even when you cannot see the full picture. Trust that process. You are stepping into a deeper awareness of who you are, and that awareness will change how you live. You will begin to make decisions from a place of clarity rather than confusion. You will begin to move with confidence rather than hesitation. This is the beginning of a shift that will continue to unfold in your life. Do not rush this process, and do not try to force everything to make sense at once. Growth takes time, and understanding comes in layers. I am revealing what you are ready to receive. and I will continue to reveal more as you move forward. Stay open, stay grounded, and stay connected to the truth you are receiving now. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money-attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. You are not alone in this journey, and you have never been. I have been with you through every moment, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for what is ahead. What you are stepping into is not temporary, it is part of your purpose. Continue to walk forward with faith, knowing that you are supported, chosen, and deeply loved. The more you accept this truth, the more you will see it reflected in your life. You will notice changes not only within yourself, but also in the way circumstances begin to align around you. This is not coincidence, it is confirmation. You are moving in alignment with what you were created to be. This is the stirring of your real identity rising to the surface after being buried under years of doubt and misunderstanding. I am not introducing something foreign to you, I am uncovering what has always been present. The more you allow this truth to settle, the more you will begin to recognize yourself in ways that feel both powerful and peaceful. There were times when you tried to silence your inner voice because it did not match what others expected from you. You learned to question your instincts, to ignore your discernment, and to follow paths that never truly felt right. But even in those moments, your spirit resisted, completely surrendering to confusion. That resistance was not stubbornness, it was awareness trying to guide you back. I was always speaking through that quiet knowing, even when you chose not to listen. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You are beginning to understand that your sensitivity is not a flaw. The way you feel deeply, the way you notice things others overlook, and the way you respond with compassion even when you are hurt, are all part of your design. These qualities have made your journey harder at times, but they have also preserved your light. You were not meant to become hardened by the world. You were meant to remain open while growing stronger. That balance is what makes your presence powerful. There are moments coming where you will feel a shift in how you carry yourself. You will notice that your reactions begin to change, that your patience becomes stronger, and that your peace remains even in difficult situations. This is not because life has become easier, but because you are becoming more aligned with who you are. When you walk in truth, external conditions lose their ability to control your inner state. You begin to move differently, think differently, and respond differently. You have been protected more times than you can count, even in situations where it seemed like things were falling apart. There were paths you almost took that would have led you into deeper pain, and I quietly redirected you without you fully realizing it. What felt like delay or disappointment was often a shield. I was not denying you, I was preserving you. This is part of how I have been guiding you all along. As this awareness grows, you may also feel a sense of responsibility rising within you. You will begin to see that your words carry weight, your actions create impact, and your presence influences more than you once believed. This is not something to fear, it is something to honor. You are not meant to withdraw from this, you are meant to walk carefully and intentionally. Your life has meaning that extends beyond what you can currently measure. Type 555 to affirm. There will be moments when old fears try to return, whispering that you are not enough or that you are misunderstanding everything. Those thoughts are not truth, they are echoes of past limitations. You have grown beyond those voices, even if they still try to reach you. Do not give them power by believing them again. Stand firm in what you are learning, because this truth is stronger than any doubt. You will also begin to notice that certain connections in your life will change. Some people will feel distant, while others will feel more aligned with your energy. This is a natural part of growth. As you step into who you are, not everyone will be able to walk with you in the same way. Do not chase what is falling away. What is meant for you will remain, and what is not will make space for something better. I am guiding you into a season where clarity will replace confusion. You will begin to understand your purpose in ways that once felt impossible. This does not mean everything will be revealed at once, but it does mean you will no longer feel lost. Each step you take will carry a sense of direction, even if you cannot see the full path. Trust that I am leading you exactly where you need to go. You have been patient through seasons that tested your endurance, and you have remained standing when it would have been easier to give up. That patience was not unnoticed. I have seen every moment, every struggle, and every quiet prayer you thought went unheard. Nothing has been wasted. Everything has been shaping you for what is ahead. There is a strength within you that is beginning to rise more clearly now. It is not loud or aggressive, but it is steady and unshakable. This is the kind of strength that does not depend on circumstances. It comes from knowing who you are and who is with you. As you continue to grow in this understanding, you will find that you no longer need to prove yourself to anyone. You will simply be. You will also begin to see opportunities appear that align with your purpose. These will not always look the way you expect, but they will carry a sense of rightness that you can feel. Pay attention to that feeling. It is your spirit recognizing alignment. When you follow that, you move closer to the life you were created to live. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Do not rush ahead out of excitement or fear. Move with intention and allow each step to unfold naturally. I am not asking you to have everything figured out right now. I am asking you to trust me as you continue forward. Your journey is guided, and your steps are being ordered in ways you cannot fully see yet. You are not the same person you were before you began hearing this truth. Something has shifted within you, and that shift will continue to grow. You are stepping into a deeper awareness, and that awareness will shape your choices, your relationships, and your path. This is not a temporary feeling, it is the beginning of a transformation. Stay connected to this truth, and do not allow distractions to pull you away from it. There will always be noise around you, but your focus will determine your direction. Keep your attention on what is being revealed, and allow that to guide you. You are not walking blindly, you are walking with purpose. As you continue, remember that you are supported in ways you may not always see. I am with you in every step, every decision, and every moment of uncertainty. You are not expected to carry everything on your own. You are guided, protected, and strengthened continually. There were seasons when you felt invisible, like your efforts went unnoticed and your heart was misunderstood. You gave more than you received, and you wondered if it even mattered. I want you to understand that nothing you poured out was wasted. Every act of kindness, every moment of patience, and every time you chose love over bitterness has built something within you that cannot be taken away. You were not being overlooked, you were being refined. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay on you forever. Some of those burdens came from past pain, some came from expectations placed on you, and some came from your own doubts. But I am lifting those weights from you now as you begin to see clearly. You are not meant to live under heaviness, you are meant to walk in freedom. As you release what no longer belongs to you, you will feel lighter in ways that surprise you. There is a new level of awareness opening in your life, and it will change how you see everything around you. You will begin to recognize patterns that once confused you, and you will understand why certain cycles kept repeating. This is not to bring regret, it is to bring clarity. When you understand, you can choose differently. And when you choose differently, your path begins to change. You are not here by accident, and your life is not random. There is intention behind your existence, and that intention is unfolding step by step. Even when things felt chaotic, there was still order behind it all. I have been guiding you through every stage, even when you could not see it. Now you are beginning to recognize that guidance more clearly. There will be moments when your confidence is tested, when situations arise that make you question everything again. In those moments, return to this truth. You are chosen, and that has not changed. Your identity is not dependent on circumstances. It is rooted in something deeper than what you face on the outside. Hold on to that, especially when it feels difficult. Type 1010 if you trust God. You will also begin to notice that your inner peace becomes stronger. Things that once disturbed you will no longer have the same effect. You will still care, but you will not be shaken in the same way. This is growth, and it is a sign that you are becoming anchored. Your peace is not something fragile. It is something that will become steady as you continue to walk in truth. There is a strength within you that is rising quietly, not demanding attention, but impossible to ignore. It is the kind of strength that does not need to prove itself. It simply exists, grounded and sure. This is the strength I placed inside you, and it is beginning to take its place in your life. You are not forcing it, you are allowing it. You have been searching for direction, sometimes looking outside yourself for answers that never fully satisfied you. But the clarity you have been seeking is beginning to come from within. This does not mean you have all the answers, but it does mean you are no longer lost. You are learning to trust what you sense, and that trust will guide you forward. There are doors that will begin to open for you, not because you pushed them, but because the time is right. You will find yourself in places you did not expect, meeting people who align with your purpose. These moments are not coincidences. They are part of the path unfolding before you. Stay open to them, and do not dismiss what feels right. You are also being called to let go of comparisons. Your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. When you compare yourself, you step away from your own path. What I have placed within you is unique, and it cannot be measured against someone else's life. Focus on what is in front of you, and trust that it is enough. There is a deeper level of courage forming within you, one that will allow you to step forward even when you do not have complete certainty. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move anyway. And as you move, you will see that fear loses its power over you. You are not controlled by it anymore. You have already come further than you realize. There were moments when you thought you could not continue, yet you did. There were times when you felt like giving up, yet you stayed. That perseverance is not something small. It is evidence of the strength that has always been within you, and now that strength is becoming more visible. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible, but this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. As you continue to walk in this understanding, you will begin to feel more at peace with yourself. The struggle to be someone else will fade, and you will become more comfortable in who you are. This is not pride, it is acceptance. It is recognizing that you were created with intention and that you do not need to change your essence to be worthy. You are stepping into a season where alignment will become clearer. You will begin to see how things fit together, how your experiences have shaped you, and how your path is unfolding. This clarity will not remove every question, but it will give you confidence to keep moving forward. You will no longer feel stuck. Do not forget that you are supported. Even when you cannot see what is ahead, you are not walking alone. I am guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening you. You do not have to carry everything by yourself. Trust that you are being led, even when the path is not fully visible. You are not the same person you were before this awakening began. Something has shifted within you, and that shift will continue to grow. You are becoming more aware, more grounded, and more aligned with who you truly are. This is a process, and it will continue to unfold step by step. I want you to understand that this is the stage where many people turn back, because growth requires letting go of what once felt familiar. But you are not meant to turn back. You are meant to continue forward, even if it feels uncertain. There have been parts of your life where you felt like you were losing control, like things were slipping through your hands, no matter how hard you tried to hold on. That feeling was difficult, and it left you questioning your path. But what you did not see was that I was gently removing what did not belong to your future. You were not losing everything, you were being separated from what could not go with you. This was not destruction, it was preparation. Type 222 to receive blessings. You are beginning to understand that not every loss is truly a loss. Some things had to leave your life so that you could step into what was meant for you. You held on to certain situations because they felt safe, even when they were no longer right for you. Letting go was not easy, but it created space for something better. And now that space is ready to be filled with what aligns with your purpose. There is a quiet confidence growing inside you, one that does not need validation from others. It is not loud, but it is steady. This confidence comes from knowing that you are guided, even when you do not have all the answers. You are no longer searching for approval in the same way, because you are beginning to trust what is within you. This is a powerful shift, and it will continue to grow. You have spent a long time trying to understand everything around you, trying to make sense of situations that did not always have clear answers. But I want you to release the need to understand everything immediately. Some things reveal themselves in time, and some things are not meant to be fully explained right away. Trust that what you need to know will come when you are ready for it. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. There is also a deeper peace beginning to settle in your life. You may notice moments where you feel calm, even when things around you are uncertain. That peace is not based on circumstances, it is based on connection. When you are aligned with truth, you carry a sense of stability that does not depend on what is happening outside of you. This peace will become a foundation you can rely on. You are also becoming more aware of your boundaries. You are beginning to recognize what drains you and what strengthens you. This awareness will help you make choices that protect your energy and your purpose. You are not meant to give endlessly without care for yourself. You are meant to move with wisdom, choosing where to invest your time and your attention. There will be moments where you feel a pull to step into something new, something that feels both exciting and unfamiliar. Do not ignore that feeling. It is often a sign that you are being led into growth. You do not have to have everything figured out before you take a step. Sometimes the step itself is what brings clarity. You have already come through so much, more than you often give yourself credit for. The strength you carry now is built from everything you have faced. You are not starting from nothing. You are moving forward with experience, with resilience, and with a deeper understanding of yourself. This foundation will support you as you continue to grow. There is also a sense of renewal that is beginning to take place in your life. Old ways of thinking are fading, and new perspectives are forming. You are seeing things differently, and this is changing how you respond to life. This renewal is not forced, it is natural. It is the result of you stepping into truth. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You may notice that your priorities are shifting as well. Things that once felt important may no longer hold the same weight, and things you once overlooked may now feel significant. This is part of alignment. As you grow, your focus changes, and that is a sign that you are moving in the right direction.